Did this a long time ago. Everyone you've killed. All the blood on your hands.
Following the events of the second season, one of the games in Squid Game Season 3 will probably be the most deadly yet to end Season 2 of Squid Game. Ji-hun makes a comeback to the games in order to defeat the front man and assist a fresh batch of contestants. Only a few games are included in Squid Game Season 2, although the previous season featured every game and declared Ji-hun the champion, because Ji-hun incites a revolt and a sizable contingent of players assaults the guards. Squid Game Season 2 does not include every game. At the conclusion of Squid Game Season 2, Ji-hun's revolt is put down. Ji-hun and the other participants will thus probably have to play additional games in the next Squid Game Season 3. The cast of Squid Game Season 2 consists of Lee Young-jae, Lee Byung-hun, Wai Ha-jun, and Lee Seo-hwan, all of whom return to their previous roles. But there are also a lot of intriguing new characters in Season 2. Many of the characters from Season 2 are still alive since a few games haven't been played yet, laying the groundwork for a fatal game in Squid Game Season 3. Many of the story aspects in Squid Game Season 2 remain unresolved, and the show finishes on a huge cliffhanger. There weren't many deaths in Squid Game Season 2 because the majority of the show was devoted to character development that would also be present in Season 3. In Squid Game Season 2, very few significant characters perished, in contrast to the first season. In the games, nearly all of the important characters are still alive, while others, including Thanos, Young Mi, and Se-mi, perished. Jong-bae's death is unquestionably the most significant in Squid Game Season 2. During Squid Game Season 2, Ji-hun's best buddy and most devoted ally was Jong-bae. Unfortunately, just as Season 2 ends and the screen goes dark, Jong-bae was shot by Ji-hun. Even though it didn't occur during the games, Jong-bae's passing was noteworthy enough to close off the season. Almost none of the main characters in Squid Game Season 2 perished during the real games since Jong-bae was slain during the revolt. There are several possible paths for Squid Game Season 3. There is a chance that the games will go according to schedule and that there will only be one winner in the end. But there's also a chance that another war will start, maybe after Jun-ho and his group get on the island, and that some participants will survive the games. In any case, additional participants must undoubtedly perish before Squid Game Season 3 ends. In Squid Game Season 3, the loss of many beloved characters would be devastating. Jeom-ja and Hyun-ju have both shown themselves to be good-hearted players that are easy to support. Therefore it would be devastating if they died in Squid Game Season 3. Furthermore, given that she is presently pregnant, Jun-hee's passing would be the most tragic of the entire series. It is presently unknown how many participants, if any, will survive the games following the dramatic conclusion of Squid Game Season 2. There will undoubtedly be a game in Squid Game Season 3 that is just as lethal as Marbles was in the first season because so many important players are still alive at the conclusion of Season 2. Moreover, half of the surviving participants were eliminated in Marbles, the fourth game of Squid Game Season 1. 22 of the 39 participants in the game lost their lives while playing Marbles. After Marbles, 13 more players were eliminated by the glass stepping stones. As a result, at least one episode of Squid Game Season 3 will probably include the bulk of the participants being murdered. Although the games for Squid Game Season 3 have not yet been announced, the paintings on the walls of Season 2 hint that human chess and monkey bars may be featured. It has even been suggested that Ji-hun will be made to play human chess against the front man following his abortive insurrection in Squid Game Season 2, which would be one of the most tragic and important matches in the whole series.